it's really interesting what's happening right now with the labor movement, and we saw like a new generation taking care of the movement and leading the movement, and we see that at the CLC in Quebec, at the CSN, and FTQ, which is the Quebec Federation of Labor, with the new president, the first woman, and Indigenous women now is the president of the QFL or FTQ. So that we can see, and with the PSAC strike, the most, the biggest strike against one employer in the history of Canada. It's not nothing. And I saw people in Montreal and in Ottawa, on picket lines with a lot of energy and trust and hope, and I think that we are at a pivotal time, also because of the shortage of workers on the work market. So it's interesting because there's a new balance, and there's the position that is advantageous for the workers and the organization. But there's also a lot of challenges. The unions are not there with high-tech jobs, intelligence, artificial intelligence, video games. It's difficult in those sectors. A lot of freelancers are not real freelancers. They have only one employer, and they are kind of exploited workers that are not organized. So I think the challenges, from my point of view, is also to organize the non-organized right now. And but we see good stories with Amazon, with young workers that want to make a change and defend their rights. So another challenge is the migrant workers, like 500,000 of them are now working in Canada, and they have no status and no rights at all. Mm-hmm. And it's difficult to organize them, but they are there and they are part of our economy, and we have to address that issue and to create new ways to make sure that we will give them a status and make sure that they have the right to organize. So I think that those are the challenges that the labor movement have right now. And I can go political maybe a little bit later about the polls and the opinions of unionized workers. But if you ask me about the anti-SCAB legislation, it's one of the 27 items we negotiated with the minority Liberal government. It is very important because the Liberals have always refused, and you know that, Libby, to vote in favor. Yeah, to vote in favor in the parliament. So we have succeeded to twist their arm and to put that in the 27 items accord that we have. Now they are dragging their feet a little bit, but they are Liberals, so that we need to continue to push and to put pressure on them. But I'm quite hopeful that at the beginning of the fall we will see a text and a legislation table in the House of Commons.